is the extractive nature of whiteness. I'm a black woman, as y'all know, black and indigenous woman who runs a collective. Majority white folks, but there are bodies of culture there. Shout out to the bodies of culture that are showing up, asking hard questions, and putting in that work. I see y'all. Um, but I'm sitting with the extractive nature of whiteness. And this has sparked me over the last couple of weeks how colonization and, and imperialism and capitalism and white supremacy and all the isms, right? How they're all interconnected, but how they're all rooted in extraction. And so a couple weeks ago, you may have saw this in a couple of lives. We sent an email out, and there was a response from a person, and this might be you if you're watching, explaining to me that they're a white liberation teacher and why they read our emails. And it had me think of how many people are email lists from black and brown folks who aren't really connected to the extractive nature of reading words, but not putting in any form of reparations or repair. I think the social and just industrial complex has done a very bad job at not exploring the extractive nature and the transactional nature that we have with one another. One of the things a couple of co-conspirators keep reminding me of is the nature of teaching on the importance of reparations. So it's one thing when you pay a membership fee, but it's another thing when you actually do the work of repair and being in community. And what I'm noticing is that a lot of white folks don't understand like true collective community. They're looking to gain something, to get something, to pull something out for their own benefit. That, my friends, is a form of colonization. So I'm sitting and wrestling with myself. How do we create environments that remind white people that, first of all, we're human, and second of all, this extract that in your DNA, and what do we do differently? How do you make a different choice? You make different choices by choosing to show up and not just extract, to not just read, but to also ask curious questions in paid containers. And so, what I'm doing this summer is I am taking time to really go back into the old work of addiction to whiteness and reminding people one of the things that we have to break the addiction to is transactional and extractive relationships. And most time it's unconscious. You don't know you're doing it. You only know you're doing it when someone is talking about it often. And so ask yourself today, friends, how am I extracting from people I'm in community with, right? If I see someone showing up, am I just taking their, or am I building community with them? Am I building bridges? Am I asking questions? Am I getting curious? Am I getting to know them? Expert culture nine. I don't know if y'all are noticing it, but if we keep upholding it, where we're not getting curious with each other and moving beyond transaction, we will keep extracting and exploiting each other. Those are just my quick thoughts. It's about 100 degrees. I'm starting to sweat. And I just hope this was a quick, short, little curious question for you to ask yourself. And I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Peace.